Welcome to TradeTheMBA.com. This is John. This reports for the 10th. Well, you can see the slow ebb continues further to the upside, but it gets harder because when you don't have that higher short interest, like up here, to fall off to really drive buying, it makes it a little bit slower. And we know what happens. We get these slow runs. What we look for is when we get to near positive extreme setup, and it only takes a day to remove the entire move of what can be weeks, sometimes even months, can be wiped out instantly. So, not that we're saying that that's happening. They're still talking about more stimulus in that after the impeachment trial, I think, is finished. They're supposed to get to it or keep trying to do it in between. NASDAQ, likewise, same situation. Actually, it's a little worse from a short standpoint. So this is all new buyer money coming in, and it's just a continuation off the funds, but you can see it's still slowing a little bit. So you get that big spike usually right around the 4th to the 6th of the month, depending on where it falls during the week. And that gives the new inflow, and then usually it's just a matter of where do you put it? Of course, like we talked about, once the discussion was that the stimulus was back on and that, it's likely that it, while super narrow majority will pass, that's all that matters, is that that money gets out, and that helps the euro. Does not help gold in this particular case because people have been moving towards cryptocurrencies, which is why Bitcoin has been exploding to the upside, now up to 47,000. Plus, gold's got some inherent other issues with just ridiculous chart here of selling. So it's holding up relatively fine, given the fact that there really isn't, well, at least they're not reporting a core inflation, at least the same way that normal people do, because they've kind of washed out those factors to make it a little more monotone. From an intraday standpoint, though, it was pretty mild range. I mean, we would have some cells that would reverse pretty quickly, and I should have marked that one right there. We have the green cross. Go ahead and do it while we're here, just because it's the turnaround, and then of course you get the confirmation of once green is gone into positive shakeout. And then we ended up with, again, you get the soft shorts with rising gold. I know that those aren't going to last long, so it's just a matter of the turnaround point. Secondarily, flattens out, comes again, you get a better draw. So it's just a matter of noticing that, and you'll see it right now here. We're in that rising aspect. We do have positive extreme right around 39.13, so that would be likely the fill factor once relative sell signal comes at that particular point. All in all, I mean, we're still getting plenty of movement. It's just calming down a little bit, and that's usually when you want to be starting to pay attention, because once people get lulled into sleep, that's when the halagos like to wake up and attack, while they attack won't be noticed as much. So that's usually how that operates. So quiet markets tend to become unquiet very quickly. As always, though, I will put anything relevant on the Skype chat. Trade well. We'll talk to you later.